Okay, this is a series of collages, and the first collage you can see is pretty obvious. It's a owl with a moon form, and actually that form is kind of used to highlight the owl itself. The materials that are used is from like magazines, so colors from magazines to create this owl. The background color gray, where the student looked for grays that could be used to articulate the background, and the green colors and this earthy brown color here, this warm color in the owl's face. The eyes were made with clocks, so very creative idea. Here another student used different motif, but you can see like the overall dominant form here, almost landscapish throughout, with some faces peeking through that were made with magazines. Here are these shapes in here, almost cubistic in its approach. You can see the square, you can see a rectangle, and then it's also very narrative. You can see the use of the barn here with the pathway here, almost like a farm, and the background here. Here, this one is very involving. It has almost like a mosaic with the small pieces of the magazine clippings that were repieced together to make this flower form. And you see where the drawing was done, and then it was worked around. And here, the greens that were used. So the magazines are used mainly for their color. Here, it's a very grayish color. You can see where the student used these colors that here, a very playful idea and a theme. In the background, this background here, some of these areas were painted in, but because we don't have paints, we can use like magazines or colors from magazines to create, things like this. You can see like a little truck here for the feed, this kind of like form here to create this, and the dog in the foreground. Here, it's a still life, but you can also see like the dominant shape here is this large apple that protrudes into the foreground, with this hot red here against this green, this cool green. So these are complements when you have this hot orange, or like cadmium red orange, against this green here. And then here the red is overlapping the green in the. Here again, this is kind of like very narrative, playful use of words. A little bit of the cigarettes here going towards the background, but it also creates a movement because it's showing it in perspective, moving towards this eye form here. And then the last one has a theme with the pinks, and it shows someone thinking about their future, being married, and especially during this time now, where all the things that are going on, you may think about using some ideas where it incorporates a theme. You can think about what we're going through now with the coronavirus. Maybe a lot of great artwork has come out of trials and problems. So you can use your work to describe that, or even if you have a sense of anger, if you're a senior and you're saying, wow, I'm going to miss my graduation because of what's going on right now. But you can express all that kind of stuff in your artwork. So take your time. You don't have to submit these until next week. So next week, Monday, you can submit the works.